welcome back today.
If this is your first time with us, we're so grateful that you are here, but we certainly hope it's not your last time. But I am Brent, this is my wife Cassie, we're with Avenu Fitness, and we have partnered up with Houston Public Media to bring you the home stretches, where we're asking you to invest just 5 minutes, 5 quick minutes, to do 3 simple moves to get you up, to get you moving, and to re-energize you for the rest of the day. Now, some of you might remember from yesterday, if you joined us yesterday, we were doing the pillow series. So we simply have grabbed one of our fancy little pads here to drop down onto the floor to do something with. And again, if you were with us yesterday, we were slamming this thing around. So if you go out and you grab a pillow right now and you want to do something that you can throw around with this, we're not going to be doing any throwing today, but you can tune into or go back and visit yesterday's episode to do all the slamming with this here. But today, as every day, and what we did last week, what we did yesterday, what we'll do today, and what we'll do going forward are just 3 simple moves. They're doing 1, to give you a stretch, 2, to do something to strengthen you, and then 3, do something to get you moving. Because I think that if we are there, if you're sitting all day long, your body just gets achy and you just don't feel right, and you get yawning, you get hungry, and your body's craving that rest. Well, this is that rest to do. This is the thing for you to do. Set a reminder on your phone just to tune in with us, obviously every day like you're doing right now. But the first thing up we're gonna start with is just a simple stretch. We call this our kickstand stretch. So think back to your grade school days there when you had your bike and you put the kickstand up onto the side. That is the same thing that Cass is doing here. So if you can see here real quickly on this one, all she's done is she's just kneeled down onto one knee, kick the other leg out to the side here, again, just like a kickstand on all this. And she's simply going to keep that outside leg straight. And so when she's in here in this one to get the deep stretch, she's going to sit back down into it. When she sits back into it, she's going to hold it just for a brief second. And if you can imagine the stretch on the inside of her opposite leg is where she's really going to start to feel it a little bit. She might even feel it in the lower back, into the hips a little as well, and maybe up into the back of the upper arms here. And again, as we've been doing all the time, this is all time-based stuff. So as you're listening right now, you're just kind of getting that good, gentle stretch here. She's going to do just 1 more, and then we're going to kick it around to the other side. So from here, she's going to do, again, just the exact opposite of what we just did before there. She's kicked out the right leg here. She's bending down onto the left knee, and she is just simply rocking herself back and forth. And she goes back and forth here. So if you can see on this one here, I'll show you kind of from the side is this one. A lot of times people want to do this. They want to go down here, and they want to just almost like they're doing a push-up here. And what we want you to see is, can you make sure that your body is shifting back and forth? So again, her arms are going to stay straight. She's just going to do 2 more of these here so you can kind of get a good idea about it.
One thing you guys can play around with as well is having the hands a little bit further out in front. Get a little bit more of the upper body stretch, and then also making sure this foot is flat. We don't want to have the foot hanging over like so.
Yeah. So simple little things we said again yesterday is that the body's going to find ways to compensate, and it's going to find the path of least resistance. So it's going to make a stretch that's typically tight. It's going to find a way to make it feel comfortable for you, and you're really not going to get the full benefit of the stretch. Next, we're going to move into our plank here. And if you can see this, so a lot of times people will just drop down into a plank. They'll just simply put their forearms down onto something. They'll kind of just be in this relaxed position here. And then what ends up happening is they do 2 things. Is one, pike your hips up. You'll be in this position here or sag it all the way down.
You guys know that meme.
So,
you know,
yeah,
it's like what you think you look like planking versus what you really look like planking.
So when she's doing this here, this one, we don't want to see the sag in the middle of the body here like so, because then you're going to start to feel it in your lower back, and you're going to start to feel it on your shoulders. So go ahead and kneel down real quick here. So just to get set up properly here for you on this one, what we want you to do is you're going to bring your feet all the way together here on this one. So when she brings her feet together, you're going to think about there's a piece of paper back here that she's going to try to squeeze together between her heels. And then when she gets into the plank position, she's going to put her forearms down here again on your pillow here. She's going to pull back into the pad. You see that, just that little bit of that action there. She's going to turn all this on, and she's going to hold that position here for you. Listen. So she's got her feet together, and she's going to pull back into the plank. And as she's doing this here, we're going to ask her to make sure she's breathing, because a lot of times people want to hold their breaths, and we're only doing this for 20 seconds. Again, it's a good tight pull here and a good squeeze in the heels. Now, some of you might have seen the world record. It's 8 hours and some odd minutes of someone holding this plank position. For most of us, about 20 seconds is going to be just enough just to kind of, again, wake the body up. All right, good, relax right there.
I'm shaking if you can't see.
And if you're doing it right, exactly what she just said is that you will start to shake just a little bit here. But if you're getting there and you're kind of like, oh, this is easy, most likely, I'm not saying it is, but most likely you're compensating somewhere, whether you got the hips piked up, whether you're sagging down, or you're not pulling back into the pad. So the last thing we're gonna do here is, again, we always say 3 things. We got to stretch, we got something to strengthen you, and we got something to get you moving here. So we're gonna do what we call our single leg reach here in this one. So she's simply reaching the pillow, or our pad, your pillow here for you, out in front of it. So if she could pretend that she's kind of trying to grab something off the boxes out there in front of her, and she's just reaching it out there, coming back and forth. Again, you can see this opposite leg is coming up off the ground. Now, if you're falling all over the place here, the good thing you got a pillow, you just put it there to cushion the fall. Or what you can do here is, she's gonna keep going on this one. I was gonna show you here from the side, is keep that back foot down just on the toe as you go for that reach out, and then you're gonna come right on back up. So you can keep a little bit of stability. She's just gonna do that one more time, and she's simply just gonna switch legs. She's gonna still face the same way here for you, but just know that we did a little bit of sleight of hands there. The feet have switched, and now she's just moving with the opposite side here as you reach all the way out there and all the way back in. Now, if you're good at this, and this is too easy for you, you can add a reach above your head when she comes back in. So watch here on this one, put her on the spot, yep, and then it's gonna come down, and she's gonna go right on back out there. Again, that's just kind of the 2.0 version of it all there. And then the 3.0 version is what she did the first time around. She's gonna bring that knee up there too as well. It's gonna add a lot of balance to you. Really excite the body, really wake it up there for you. She's gonna do just one more, and then we'll wrap it up right there. Perfect, that easy.
Thank you guys for joining another series of the home stretch. We will be here tomorrow at 2:45. If you've liked this information, please share with a friend, and we look forward to seeing you then.
See you.